a full team. Two of them will be speaking. I hand it over. Here comes the Yosa kick.
If you live on this planet, you must have had the problem finding a good plumber or other reliable professional. We have a good idea how to solve this. I will tell you what we are doing, who we are, and why do we need your money. So let's get back to the story. You need a reliable professional at your home or office or somewhere. But what's the solution? The old school one is to pick up the phone book and try to beg to somebody to come and help you, or your wife will be angrier. We have a better solution. We built a really big database full of professionals, more than 7,500. On that, of them, you can come to our site, you can filter on location and expertise, and if you pick up the 5 or 10 best ones, you can send a tender to them, and they will get it in text message also, and they will reply in less than an hour. What have we done? We won a third prize on Barcamp competition last year. We worked a lot, we put a lot of money into this project, and now, in the last week, we just received some money from the Hungarian state. In the next 1.5 years, we are fully funded, and we will burn this money. We will make affiliate program, we will speak Facebook and mobile, of course. We will work for an expert site, and we will open branded sites for doctors or lawyers or other snobbish professionals. We started to have connections in other countries. We know some startups in Sweden, Romania, Serbia, and Italy, and they are open to do the same business with us in the next year. So we will do this in the autumn. Who we are? We came from a strange country. We know how to fix everything with a hammer, and we are really fast and hungry. Basically, we were geeks, which means that we had beautiful ideas, and we know how to make them alive. And this is my previous business, location-based systems, 3 years before the smartphones. It was a really good idea. This is my friend's business, an absolutely other way. They wanted to make money from display advertisement here in Hungary. We learned that maybe we should change something else, not the idea. So we started to work with salesmen, with marketing experts, and we built a stronger team. Now we are here. We have a strong sales team, we have marketing expertise, and we know how to work hard. I work more than 10 years on B2B projects. We finished hundreds of IT projects, and I'm an active member of the startup and geek community here in Hungary. My friend Balázs, they just won the Barcamp competition in this year, and they have really big B2C projects. Adam had an expertise in marketing, CEO, and SMO in the last year. And now let's go to business.
Okay, so now you are aware of the story. Let me add some number to it and also some currency. So how we are going to make money out of this? The business model, it's very simple. People are coming to our site, they have tenders, and we forward these tenders to our professionals, and we ask €1 for each and every of them. So, okay, but why in the middle of the crisis, why would these professionals would be willing to pay money for us instead of getting just money from their customer? The reason is very simple. In the middle of the crisis, just in Hungary, just in the flat renovation business, that was a €1.5 billion per year business. So there are professionals out there, and they are really hungry. They want to work as well. The other side. People are looking for help, they are looking for advice. Basically just for the word electrician or freelancer in Hungary, there are like 32,900 searches in Google just in 1 month. And worldwide this makes 1 million search each and every month. So we believe that there is the demand, and we have a solution for this. We have started this business for more than a year ago, and by now we can show you a site up and running with over 7,500 registered professionals, with over 10,000 ratings on them, which are all qualified ratings, so we know who casted them. And for in each and every day, we have over 1,000 people coming to our site right now. And, which is very important, we have 95% of them, then they are leaving with a good satisfaction. So they have found what they came for. The money, as I promised, we started this in 2010, already spent 50,000 euro on it to get this site where we are. For 2011 and 12, we have this 200,000 euros, so we are fully funded. We have the roadmap ahead, so while we are here, we are looking for money to go abroad. 80% of this money would go on sales and marketing, because in 2 years, based on the experiences of the five countries where we have direct connections, we would like to expand and export our knowledge to another 25 countries abroad. So to wrap it up, we have a working site now. We have a very good team, and now we are looking for money to spread the word and get the solution out there. We would like to thank you the preparation here, what we've got of course, and now we are open to your questions.
Peter, my first question will go out to you. Did you recommend everyone to ask for at least €1 million, or it wasn't you?
I know that most of the businesses we groom are not ready for VC yet, but some of them are, and these guys, for example, who, as I have shown to you, we do take teams on board who are just getting ready to work on a business idea, or as these guys who have been working on different projects and now managed to form a team. So we are not as structured as you are, by industry or capital requirements. We, as our tagline tells you on our homepage, we spread the e-virus. And we are happy if we turn a 52-year-old professor, as it happened, into a businessman. And we are happy if we manage to excite 20 years somethings to really consider entrepreneurship as a cause. But obviously, with your help, we will be getting more and more promising projects into the pipeline who can be accelerated. So we better meet your requirements.
Yeah, I mean, the question is valid because in Hungary, €1 million is already the level of venture capitalists and business angels are investing less. And there are some projects here among the presentations as well, which are more appropriate for business angels and less for venture capitalists.
100,000. So I think we can raise 100,000, a small number.
Yes.
I think has a much better chance to then go and raise $1 million.
Correct.
The one who goes for $1 million.
Yeah, but these guys are very prepared, and if they manage to get some funds from the state, that's already a big achievement these days. So
yes, that's enough for one country, and we want to go to many.
Yeah. A question to you is again, one of us will ask how you plan to use the funds. The other question is the same that I put at the beginning for the first team. How did you build up this standard of registration here in Hungary, and how you plan to do that in other countries? Because if you have to start now in Poland, that's a big question mark for me. How you will target the various professions and how you will convince them to register on your site.
So I will start with the second question.
Yeah.
We used the Hungarian social network to gain attention, and it worked really well, and we are really concentrating to work more with us.
So do you mean that those professionals, they are really present on the social network? And you can
Yeah. We have like 4 million users, so that's not a problem. So we can do the same thing in Poland, but because they have their own social network and they are afraid of Facebook. But in other countries we will use like Facebook, and we will work with professionals in other countries. We work for startups, that's why we have connections to Sweden, Italy, and other places. and I trust people like me. So I don't want to go to a big agency and ask them to help us because I don't believe in them. But we will work with professionals from the field.
What you are saying, young entrepreneurs, but professional means something else. Young entrepreneurs like you.
Yeah, middle age.
Just one question.
Young at heart.
You targeted all the items, and as you would ask at the beginning, one is missing the competitors. Did you make any research about the potential competition outside of Hungary?
Yes, so basically of course there is always a competition in this. The good news is that the majority of the competition is clearly the yellow pages, they are on this line, which basically suggests that we are going to pick the one who is paying the most of the advertisement. Of course, there are rating sites, but what the exclusive idea we can add here is that we can track down the comments, the votes, because they are all casted by people registered by a social network. So it's not that even your dog can go there and register and think, okay, I like this verb, but you can explicitly track the user page of who said that. You can contact that person who actually said that he was satisfied or dissatisfied with the verb.
Just a quick question. The speed, I think, because this competitive advantage is quite clear, and it's good to emphasize it up front in the presentation. But I'm curious about what kind of methods you will use. You mentioned the social network to spread it, because your main competitive advantage really is speed, since it's not really a technology that you're doing, it is a service and can be copied. So what's your key speed factor?
First, we are programmers, so we can be much faster than like a multinational company. And second, we will have affiliate networks, affiliate contracts as well. We have it with EBIT, and we will have it with some malls when we want to do the same in other countries. So we don't want to, we don't have to put advertisement money into the system, but we will bring the solution and we will share the income with our big partners. And many more.
Did I understand correctly? You're asking €1 per your users to get a recommendation, or you want to charge the professionals to be posted? Which one?
The professionals. They're asking money from the professionals. Each and then every quotation request, they are forwarding to them. So it's a lead, basically, paper lead. So you come to our site, you pick 5 professionals, you send out 5 text messages, and they collect €5 to them.
Sorry? Usually. You have speed, but
Okay. And what is your success rate? When did you introduce that? I mean, is this how you started it, or when did you introduce this paper solicit?
This is what we are going to introduce this month, basically.
Okay, so you have no track record of that.
Yeah.
Just to make sure, the idea is brilliant. This is how I try to buy my services. I think it's a world-changing idea. I'm just looking at the practicals.
Absolutely. I had 2 projects of this kind in my classes a couple of years ago for England. They called it Handyman, but you preferred Best Expert. So.
Quick question. Are you familiar with a service in the United States called Angie's List? And I think they were the first in the world who really did this. And what they found is that they look at markets not as countries, but as local markets, as cities. And they found is that they actually have to make pretty significant investments into a market in order to break even, and hire a bunch of salespeople and set up a market in order to really attract these professionals. US is a different market than Europe, obviously, but I'm not sure. So I guess my question is, like, have you looked at their model in depth and really looked at how you can apply some of the things that they've learned over the years, that you can prepare for what your risks and your potential rewards are?
Yeah,
just that one thing. They also use a different business model.
Just that they apply a different